On Friday night, Orange Walk police officially arrested and charged 33-year-old Nimrod Tillett Catzim for the Independence Day murder of 43-year-old Belize City resident Bernard Timmons. Timmons, as we reported previously, was killed on Independence Day as he socialized on the Belize-Corozal Road. He was chopped to the neck and his attack was captured on surveillance cameras in the area. Reports are that the incident was as a consequence of an earlier altercation between Timmons and the two other individuals. Bernard is said to have been standing in this area here when he was approached by one of the individuals who was armed with a machete, who then proceeded to chop him across the neck.
Details of that will come out in court. He has since been charged, and I don't do trial in front of the media. We have to leave whatever evidence the police believe inspired them to charge for murder. I have to leave that to be aired by a jury or a judge.
We know that Tillett had been charged previously for 2 different murders. If he was, I don't know if he was convicted for the last one or if he was on bail, is there anything about that you can, or why he was out, seeing as though he had been wanted for 2 separate murders?
Like I said earlier, as long as our officers bring you in front of the court, that's where my discussion stops, and that has to be taken up with the judiciary for them to tell you why he was out. We at the police department, we only arrest you and take you in front of the court, and then the court takes over from there.
As previously mentioned, this is not the first time that Nimrod Tillett Catzim has a run-in with the law. In 2020, he was charged for the vicious murder of Abner Novello. Novello was working as a caretaker at a farm on the Yoke Creek Road when he was brutally attacked. His body was found hours later with chop and gunshot wounds. His knees were slashed and his right arm had been severed. While he was charged for this murder, the charges, we understand, were dismissed due to a lack of evidence. Nimrod was also previously charged for the 2009 murder of 44-year-old Enrique Castillo, who was affectionately known here in Orange Walk as Grandma. At the time of that incident, Catzim handed himself over to police and confessed to the stabbing murder. 3 years later, however, he was acquitted of that murder after his confession was thrown out in court. Catzim appeared in the Orange Walk Magistrates Court this morning, where he was arraigned for 1 count of murder. No plea was taken due to the severity of the offense. He was remanded to the Belize Central Prison until his next court date.